What's good, y'all? Let me ask y'all a question, man. What do y'all? What's your definition of a seed? You know what I'm saying? And anything that comes after that or before that. Most likely, I'm thinking it will have something to do with the life or death or something. But one would call it transformation. One should call it transformation. And I'm tell you like this here too, cause as a seed, shit, what do you think seeds' purpose are? To grow, to intake whatever is around, so they can, facilitate its own growth. And then what happens to the seed? Its use is done with. It burst open. It outlives its uses. And what grows from that, that's what grows from that. But that's the same way that these vessels are. These bodies that you be walking in. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just tightly wrapped package of meat, oversized a sperm covering your mama flesh and all that shit. It's animated by a certain source, by a certain energy, by it coming in a certain spirit, and, and you are the connection to that higher source. You know what I'm saying? But overall, you right now you playing out that seed role. Yeah, you the situation that you were in. All these other shit that all these other things that you involve yourself with, energetically, socially, and in relationship wise. All the shit that you want to connect yourself to, consciously or not, that is your soil. Your home is your soil. Your thoughts are your soil. All that swirls around you, hey, that's the air above the soil that's able to get past your conscious and into your subconscious. If you end up internalizing a lot of the shit that you be dealing with down here as a seed. Now who planted you on this planet, on this plane? That's for some it takes some more to learn, more to think, more to intake as their own seed. Because I realize people got their own uh, time and growing. You know what I'm saying? But the planter, I'm gonna tell you, it's ultimately you, and you have to remind yourself of what kind of seed that you are. Because you ain't just coming here with these kind of skills, with these kind of attitudes, with these kind of personalities. You ain't just come in and just develop them just out of thin air. That just had uh, proceeded you, and you ain't succeeded now. You must succeed forward with what your higher soul purpose is, wherever that shit is. You have to be the one to grow towards that light. You are the right now the vessel that intakes all that. So is you like you mango fruit, or you uh, apple seed? What kind of seed are you? Avocado seed? You gonna grow in this kind of way, this kind of nature? You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask yourself, are you doing yourself right? Are you vibing to the highest of your abilities so that you end up being the ripest, the juiciest? You know what I'm saying? Can spirits really pick from your source? Can it really pick from your garden, from wherever it is that you are? So you have to just really analyze these things as far as I. It's more than just this body that I'm in. It's more than just um me going to sleep at night. Although I have these dreams, these visions, can't explain this shit. it, for me to die and just be like, oh, that's just it. Nah, you gotta understand that you are energy. So that same energy that passes through the seeds, you just like a mustard seed, also gonna uh, 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 I don't know, grow from all of this shit. But it depends on what you are planning yourself into after the matter of what after the matter of you finding out why you're there or not. You know what I'm saying? Once you understand the why, or or can at least like create that shit for yourself to be able to sustain and understand your overall purpose in this lifestyle. I mean, once you do all that, you can now connect more with the source. After all your meditation, after all your um, connection with uh, 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 the higher you, the higher self. I mean, shit, you now have access to anything. Your growth, you're gonna end up being the most wealthiest. You're gonna be like the goddamn tree of life. You create that shit for yourself now. You are the tree of life in essence. All that you have to do is remember that shit and know what kind of fruit you gonna drop. Because right now you just in that seed shit, but right, shit. But when you become that tree, the kind of game that the kind of jewels, the kind of fruit that you done drop to the population. All right, that shit it's gonna show itself for what it is. Are you gonna be some bitter ass fruit now? Shit. I mean, some people. I mean, it might need like we need our bitter herbs and all that shit. I mean, I get that part, but I mean, it's as far as how you want to, I guess, please your soul. I mean, the soul ain't got no use for sweet, bitter, salty, spicy, uh, salty. I mean, the soul ain't got no uses for all that. Um, overall, but they serve their purposes definitely down here. So I'm just like using that connection. Y'all feel me, man. So, hey, pay attention to your waters, to your feelings, the shit that you drench yourself in, and able to um take on the feelings and experiences of the realm that you are beginning to birth yourself into. Because as a seed in the earth element, in the earth realm, you are now growing into your higher purpose. Hopefully you are. As you grow into your higher purpose now, out of the earth realm, out of the earth, man, I mean, shit, what do seeds do? I mean, they're now like growing out into the air, out into the atmosphere. And you going out into the goddamn cosmic atmosphere. You going back home. You been in that shit before. If you been planted down into this earth, then you definitely gonna recognize some shit once you get back up there. Or at least you gonna have to be reacclimated to it because you've been so damn dense down here on this level that shit. Some motherfuckers might throw you back on the ground after you done grown. You know what I'm saying? You can't even be no seed no more, and because you done shit. Shit. I mean, shit. I mean, put some thought in. You get where I'm coming from. You gotta, you for you to manifest the best way that you can. You really gotta nourish your spirituality the best ways that you can. You know what I'm saying, don't give up on yourself. Know that you can grow out of this earth element just like anybody else can. It ain't all about like having the most. You deserve the most, but know that you already are the most high. You know what I'm saying? So from out of this earth element, you grow out into the air. Now you're now in the element, and in the fire, being gazed upon by the sun. And shit, you been in the waters too. Shit, the water is it's just another form of air. I mean, one would say, but I mean, just for what you know as a seed, you you've experienced breaking. You've experienced, I mean, a whole lot. You break out of your vessel, whether it's a sheet, a cell, a shell, or this own body. You break out of that shit, and you realize your true form. This right here is not my true form. It's only a representation of what I am down here, a silent soldier. You know what I'm saying? As we like, as we grow more and more as human beings, you know what I'm saying? Children have like a wide range of imagination, because I mean that's where they coming from. Coming from the air element, coming from like being planted down here already. They've already been up there, so their imagination like it's already on fleek. Goddamn it. So as adults, you know what I'm saying, we've been in this earth so long, we ain't getting that much air, so it's possible for our imagination to dull and not be uh as, as extensive as that of the youth. So you got to do what you can in order to sustain all that. Uh, shit, you, I don't know. I mean, if it was up to you, what would you do? I mean, I ain't trying to tell nobody to do any kind of thing, eat any kind of thing. Grow the way as you know you that you gotta grow. But I'm just trying to inform y'all. It's deeper than just what you see here, the surface level of shit. Don't believe me? Recall your own premonitions. Recall your own memories. Recall your dreams. Is any of that shit real? Or why does not it have a impact on you if you say it don't? Is it because answer your own shit. This video probably ain't for you then if you ain't trying to answer them questions anyway. But I mean, for those who are like open to them, you know something's going on in the atmosphere. That's because you growing, goddamn. You growing out of a seed. You getting out of this soil. You getting out of this earth realm. This shit is becoming like less dense now. Our ways of communicating going, they growing too. You know what I'm saying? That represents the air element right there. Our ways of enlightenment are they're becoming more prominent as we all recognize our godhood and goddesshoods and all that shit. So hey, understand you, grow how you grow, how your soul gonna flow, know how, I mean, all that shit gonna go. So remember who you are, y'all. Pour out some brew, light some joint if you gotta, blow some meditate, have some fruit ready for you, and understand the process of what this shell life really means. And hey, enjoy the shit for what it is. Nourish yourself the best way that you can. You know what I'm saying? It's only you down here in the soil, and you might have some more seeds planted next to you. You might have to like deal with them in whatever kind of way. You might your vines might be twisted up with them. Your roots might get twisted up with them and all that. And shit, still, you got to strive towards the light in your own way. Strive out of the soil in your own way. And vibe with everybody the best way that you can. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, hey, thanks for vibing with me. Asante Sana, and peace.